energy. Depression is a bitch that won't stop texting me.
Hi guys, welcome back. So it's been a hot minute since we've seen each other. It really has. It's been a hot minute. I was going to put up a ShopMissA video today, but I'm going to put that up on Wednesday for you guys. So keep an eye out on that. That will be a giveaway as well. It's a really good one. I'm excited for it. But I wanted to do a favorites first. I don't know if you want to call this a March favorites or just, because I didn't do a favorites last month, just a beauty favorites all around. But I wanted to share some things with you guys that I've really been loving and using a ton of. I like to do these usually consistently, but if I can't, cumulatively. No, that wasn't the word. Altogether, just beauty related favorites. Let's go ahead. See what I've been loving. So first off, I just wanted to let you guys know that you may see that I pronounce words differently. I'm having a harder time speaking if it wasn't bad enough before. I have a lot of existing and chronic issues from getting COVID. And I will talk about it in a different video for you guys. If you want to hear more about it, I can make a separate like chat spat video or just a sole video about what's going on. It's happening to me and my family. And it's a little scary. So if you guys want to hear about it, I can let you know, but I don't want this to be too long. So that's why I may seem a little off if I do, and why I've been a little MIA. So okay, that's been said. Let's go on to the things that have been keeping me happy through this shit. The first thing, you guys saw the dedicated video I put up of Ella Frida. Again, if you missed it, this is so amazing and it's so affordable, under $23. This is their face and neck firming lotion. Used it today, used it twice a day ever since I got it. I will never not have this in my collection. It works so good, and it's Ella Frida Organics. Their products are organic. Their ingredient list is so right there in your face, and it's really, really good ingredients, especially up at the top. Like, I love this. You feel it instantly. I've tried products that cost hundreds of dollars that claim to do this, and they do not. And this does it off the first application. So I am loving that. So I will leave the link to that down below. I also do have a code. Use Niki 30 and you get 30% off, 20-something dollars already. Like, I mean, you can't beat it. I'm taking part in it. Got so excited, I just almost kicked my umbrella light right over. Oopsie. The next few things have to do with like hair, perfumey, stuff like that. The first thing, I got this on Amazon. I got the shampoo, conditioner, and this. And this is from a company called Cake. And it says that they're the best of beauty and allure in 2019. I don't know. I think Allure just says stuff like that. I've never had their subscription box, never really dealt with any of that. But this is the Curl Friend. And it's a totally to die for defining curl cream that helps with frizz and gives you a glossy silk styling. I used it today when I got out of the shower. I used it, and I also used this product as well. And then I blow dried my hair, and then I curled it a little bit. And because I've been noticing that my hair I've lost a lot of volume, but the hair that is regrowing back is super curly, and especially in the back. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go with it. If I have curly hair now, I have curly hair now. It's not a big deal. So I have the cake. I have the cake. I have the shampoo and conditioner too. It smells like a cinnamon cake. Not even cinnamon. I want to say like brown sugary cake. It smells very, very good. It works very, very good. So I wanted to mention that. And then because my hair is losing its volume and I need a little bit of a lift, I have been using the crap out of this product. This is from John Frieda. It's their Volume Lift. It's a thickening spray. When you have damp hair, you go into the roots and you spray it. And you spray quite a bit of it. Rub it in, make sure that your roots are all saturated, and then blow dry your hair. And oh, it doesn't look nasty, doesn't feel nasty. None of them do. My hair feels very, very nice. And it just gives you a thicker, fuller look. Otherwise, it'd be like wet rat. So if you don't want wet rat status, try these out. They are amazing. I mean, if you do want wet rat status, rock it, because Hailey Bieber does. You know, she has very thin hair and it's always straight down on her face, you know, and I'm just like, rock that shit, girl, because you're gorgeous. And the next thing is from Mix Bar. They sent me out a bunch of stuff. And this was one of their new scents, and it happens to be my favorite. I haven't had it this long, and it's already down to there. I use it all the time. All this, especially on my hair, because this is a hair and body mist. Number 14. It's their whipped almond. Oh, I love anything shampoo, body wash, anything like that, sprays that have almond in it, because it smells so good. So good. I don't even like almonds, but I like the scent. So Mix Bar is amazing. I didn't know you could get them at Target, but you can. So this can be easily gotten. I have 2 of these now, and I'm loving them. I'm loving everything about Mix Bar. Everything. So I'm afraid to finally start going into stores, because Target is my #1 store I go into, and I'm afraid that I won't be able to make it to the pharmacy, because that's usually the goal, but the beauty section is right before that. The next thing is another perfume. This is an actual perfume instead of a body mist. This is from Pacifica. They sent this out to me last month, or not that long ago, but this is their Sunrise Moon. 100% vegan, cruelty free. Pacifica has amazing ingredients. I'm going to talk about them again here in a second. But this is a new scent from them, along with another bottle that's yellow and pink. And they all have to do with moons, and I love it. The only weird thing to me, this is a more fruity kind of scent, this one. I don't use a lot, but I do use at nighttime for a little pick-me-up scent. But the weird thing for this is there's no tops. There's no lid. You know, it always just seems like when you see them on my shelf, it always just seems so unfinished. And I don't know if they send them to me like this on purpose, or if they're sold like this. Someone tell me. But it's a little weird. I would like a top. I would like a top. Alright, the next thing, let's talk about more Pacifica here. Skincare. This I have fallen in love with. Cannot get enough. Use it day and night. This is the Pacifica Vegan Ceramide Barrier Eye Cream. Fragrance-free, dermatologist tested, and you can use it if you have sensitive skin. I love this. And it is one of those ones where you have a hard time rubbing it in almost. It'll have like white, like soap almost. But it's the barrier cream within it. So once you get to that point, you have to start tapping it in. And then your eyes, like, open. They open. They look amazing. They're not crepey, at least for me. And, I mean, I love what I'm seeing this do. I've used it for weeks now. And once it runs out, Target run. Like I said, I'm not going to make it past that aisle. Now I want to talk some nail stuff, and this is a whole kit that I got on Amazon that I'm in love with. First of all, my nails, I'm not sure if you can see them, but they are acrylic almond shaped, and they have a white gel on the bottom and then a silver glitter on the top. Now, I used this kit and it upped my false nail game. So I always get these clear nails. I have coffin shaped, I have squares, and then I wanted to pick up almond. This whole kit came with the almond, I believe. If it doesn't, it's separate, but it's not expensive at all. And then it comes with this, which has a 400 and then 4,000 grained nail filer, and then a 100 and 180 grained one. It comes with a very nice nail brush, way bigger and sturdier than any other ones I have or have gotten. And then it comes with acrylic nail cutters. This is what changed my game. If you have fake nails that you put on and you don't have one of these, if you only have like toenail clippers or something like that, get these. They are made for it. See the frowny face? You put your nail in there and it gives you a natural, even cut. Because with acrylics, if you don't do that the first time off, which is really hard to do with nail clippers, it can actually break the acrylic. And that's not good when you just glue them on. So this has been a game changer for me in my nails. And I got them on Amazon for like dirt cheap. So I had to talk to you guys about that. Like, that is just one of those finds where I'm like, oh, the choir is singing. Next, more Pacifica. Their vegan ceramide line, guys, I'm not kidding, is so good. This is the face oil. I've already talked about this in a favorites before. Look how much of it I've used up. It's half gone. I use it every single night or when I'm dermaplaning. This is so amazing. I will repurchase this as well. There are things that I will not go without that I'm like, because I'm a stubborn Scorpio, let me tell you. This is another thing I won't go without. That and this. I made friends this month, or the past few months, guys. Like, I've made friends. And if you guys were wondering about my nail color and the gels, I have those as favorites too. These both I got in kits on Amazon, so I'm not showing all of them. But this is the Beetles gel polish. I absolutely love. I did the banana cream first, and now I have the white under the sparkles. Very, very good polish. And then we have the Gaoy, Gaoy, and this is their soak off polish, and I just brought the silver and the gold sparkles. I have the silver on. These are a little goopy, so you may need another brush, which I have a whole bunch of nail brushes to help you kind of smooth it out so the gel isn't too thick. But not all of them are like that, so you just got to watch out for that. And then these two that I use for my foundation and my top coat, because the top coat, you don't have to use an alcohol pad to get the sticky stuff off. That saves a lot of time, and I love it. So this is from Gel Polish. That's literally what they're called, I think. Gel Polish. So I will leave all that linked below if you guys wanted to know, but they're amazing. And then, also from Amazon, I'm an Amazon whore now. I mean, ShopMissA, Amazon, Shein. I have an addiction. But what I found was the ability to get FaceTory masks. Now, I've worked with FaceTory before, sponsorship, then just getting the box for free and sharing it. And I absolutely loved it because I love their masks. They're fun. They're so much fun. They work amazingly. There are a ton of different kinds. And I only brought 4. I just grabbed a couple out of my bin from what I've gotten. But they have a lot of like 2-stepped ones. One's to help for sun, one for firming, detoxing. I mean, they have masks for everything. And they sell them on Amazon now. And I believe you probably can get it in a subscription because Amazon is doing subscriptions now. But you can also get them to whatever financial ability you have. You can get a 5-pack, a 10-pack, a 30-pack. I think I went from a 5-pack to a 30-pack. But they are very, very good. And they've been a lot of fun. So, and a lot of help too with my skin and getting it back to looking itself. So, love that. And then more. You guys remember that Korean site from Skin Store? I got that red box of masks and I went wild about it. I found another one. Only has plastic. I mean, I don't know if I like that as much because the Asian one was recyclable. But I can use this and put stuff in it afterwards. So that's okay with me. This is from I Do Care, which we all probably know. I think they sell on Sephora and Ulta. Maybe just Sephora. I'm not positive. But this is their straight chilling cooling aloe sheet masks. And they just come in like a bin. And I love these. These are so good. They come with little tweezers to pick them up. You open it up and you just grab one out. They're supposed to stick here, but I'm always too in a hurry to like make sure that they're actually clicked in. But this is awesome. This is awesome. I love masks in a box. Yes, and they're not that expensive. So thought I would share that because it's awesome. Now we got makeup to talk about. A whole bunch of it. So I hope you're ready. First off, another find on Amazon, but they actually work amazingly. This is the Suzuki Keki Sunset Florist Highlight Palette. You open it up and it's flowers, which is so adorable. I mean, this is a complete waste of package. I'll tell you that right off. But aesthetically, I really like it, and they work so good. They are good highlighters, guys. Like, I use this quite often, especially these ones, the tulips. The tulips are my favorite because they have like a little bit of a gold moment in them. So I like these like this, and it was not that expensive. That's why I like finding different Asian companies on Amazon or any other place, because you can find some of the most unique stuff that has a formula that will blow your mind. Okay, let's talk more Amazon / Asian Catkin, which I'm very excited about because they actually reached out to me and wanted to work together. They're just going to send me a couple of products, but I'm like, I already like have almost everything from you guys. I love you guys. It's awesome. But this I've been using a little over a month now and I can't stop reaching for it. It's a little bit of a problem. It doesn't say what it's called, but I believe this is like their air cloud world powder or something like that. It has a net in it, and it's the only kind of powder that has the net in it that I can actually stand. This makes your skin feel so silky while using the littlest amount. And so I'm here for this. I love it so much, and if I could, I would probably turn all of my products and just use Asian products because they're so good. They're so fun. They're aesthetically pleasing. Everything about them is what I'm looking for personally. The next love here is another powder, and this is from ZC. This one's a little bit more expensive. This is part of their Palace Identity collection, so it's probably around a $35 powder. I splurged. I bought it. It's got a little reindeer embossment in it. It's so good. You don't need a lot, and it gives you almost this lit from within, like tiny bit of glow that when you're looking at yourself, you're like, ooh, people might think I'm pregnant. The next one is a mascara. Now this has a con to it, but the pro outweighs it for me. It is a bitch to take off. It is. It makes a mess everywhere, but wearing it is the best thing in the whole world. This is from CPCP. I don't even know who that is. The Elizabeth Princess Mascara is so black. Volume, length, curl, all of it. This is so good. Does not flake at all. And I'm guessing it's probably water resistant or proof because of how hard it is to take off. They have different versions. I just think this is amazing. And the packaging. Like, who has a mascara that looks like that? That's just so cool to me. So yeah, I've been gravitating towards it. Another favorite is some people's hates, because this one, you either loved it or you hated it, and I loved it. The AOA Top Secret Concealers. They remind me of a dupe for the NARS potted concealer that I have and I own. That one's a little bit more creamier right off the bat. This you do have to warm up. But once you warm it up, like in your hand, on your fingers, you know, you warm it up, this performs the same way as that NARS one. And that NARS one is like 30 some odd dollars. This is $1. That's why I have 3. Different colors for different occasions, and I'm still going to repurchase more for backups. That's how much I've been loving it. It's just one of those products where you really have to know how to use it. You got to work with it. Some people just don't want to deal with that, and it's understandable. Another mascara favorite, I need to repurchase this. It's almost going to go into an empties. This is the Tarte Surfer Curl Mascara. This is one of the best mascaras I've tried in the last 2 years, I want to say. That if we're taking out everything Korean and Asian and stuff like that, because they are just amazing. But like from Sephora or Ulta, this is the best mascara I've tried in years. And I'm in love with it. I mean, people didn't throw too much of a stink about it. No one was really talking about it. I don't know why, because this is literally, it gives me lashes I didn't even know I had. So if you're in the market for something like that, try this out. I mean, it's expensive, but worth it. Completely worth it. And I believe they sell a mini size too. Okay, a couple more favorites. We are almost done. Almost. The next favorite is actually a foundation from Catrice. I heard that this was someone else's like go-to, or a few influencers have been like stuck to this really hard. The Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation with Hyaluronic Acid, and it's long wear. I really do like this a lot. It won't be my shade in the summer, but I can definitely, that's a hair, I can definitely mix it because I have been mixing it. I've been trying it alone and mixing it, and this is a fantastic foundation. Fantastic. I have not found a lot from Catrice that was worth keeping. This is one that's worth keeping. So I had to mention that to you guys, because if you've been on the fence, don't be. Just go grab it, get it, love it. The last thing is lipsticks. I have been weirdly attracted lately to lipsticks that I haven't used in a long time. So that firstly would be MAC lipsticks. They're expensive. They've only gone up in price. But for some reason, they're classic and the formula is just so good. And the amount of shades that they have, it would be impossible not to find at least 5 that you loved, that looked amazing on you. So it's worth it. And for me, I go to TjMaxx because they're now at TjMaxx all the time. So I grab them there. And they're ones that they still sell for full price on Ulta and MAC. So always check TjMaxx, Marshalls, things like that first. But these 3 have been everything to me. This one here, the Cream Cup. We know that. Cream Cup it's like a cream sheen because they have different formulas for their lipsticks. And it's more of a nude pink kind of shiny lipstick. And then we have French Silk, which I actually use a lot. It's really, really good. This, obviously with the packaging, it's part of a collaboration with someone most likely. And then we have Kinda Sexy, which is a very well-known one. This is a very, very beautiful orange toned nude. I love it so, so much. And it does make you feel kind of sexy. And over here, I have the one that I'm wearing today, which is Runway Hit. This is what I'm wearing today on my lips. And I think that it's a matte or it's a retro matte. Retro matte, which means it is super, super matte. But it also stays on super, super long. So I love it. So I've been loving the MAC lipsticks. And you can finally get MAC on Ulta too, which is awesome. And then lastly here, I have been loving this freaking L'Oreal lipstick. You have no idea how long I actually run from L'Oreal lipsticks because of the stench of how they smell. This still smells like that, only a little bit more sweeter. This is part of their New Intense or something like that, the Color Rich New Intense. And it's actually in, New Intense. But I've been using this a lot because it's a great way to get a natural flush to my lips. And almost like a gloss. It's very, very beautiful. You don't really need a lip liner with this either. So the smell is still there, but they're getting there. They're getting there. This is something I've been gravitating towards. The smell doesn't linger for once, and I love the way that it looks. So I definitely think that they are worth grabbing. They are the ones that look weird, okay? Because they have 2 different kinds. These are the ones that the bullet is like a weird shaped bullet. So try them out. They're amazing for people who just need to put on a little bit of lip and run out the door. Alright, so that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys that I have been loving recently. There's probably so much more. It's just my brain has been so foggy with everything going on. Like I said, if you want to see that video about what's been going on, let me know and I will film that for you. I will leave everything that I mentioned listed and linked down below for you guys. Thank you so much for your patience, your support, your love, watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And I, of course, will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.